Hello! Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while since my last video. I've had a cold, so haven't been feeling great. But I did get a new Scribbler box in. I have opened it already, but I'm going to show you guys what is inside. So first up, the exclusive chat. I missed it, unfortunately. I was just feeling too sick to really do much of anything. But it was with Abby Ranger, owner of Abby Ranger Editorial. For 12 years, Abby held editorial posts at the center of the children's book publishing industry in New York City. As a senior editor at HarperCollins and as an editor at Disney, Hyperion, and Scholastic, she was honored to work with talented authors and illustrators on fiction for young readers, spanning a wide range of formats and genres. The shelves of books she has edited include picture books, early readers, chapter books, and numerous middle grade and young adult novels. So she is a great proponent of literacy in children, which is fantastic. The Writing Passport, Follow Your Passion. So this is all about authenticity and finding your passion and writing in a way that is true to who you are. And that is so important. I find that you can always tell when a writer is passionate about something they've written. If the spark isn't there, it does show up in the stories. The publishing process inside look. It looks like that. This is about following a timeline in your story. And if you have a story that has a complicated timeline, such as the one that I've been working on, it is a time travel story and it's got storylines in the past, present, and future. And it does get a little bit muddled up. So you've got to get your timeline straight because it is so easy to miss something. And then before you know it, you have a giant plot hole in your stories. So you do need to be cognizant of what your timelines are doing and whether they make sense in relation to each other and in relation to the overall plot. Then we have this little envelope that has one of these microfiber cloths for cleaning. You know, you can use it to clean glasses or screens or anything like that. I am actually going to use this for my glasses because I don't know how it happens, but even if I have not had hands on my glasses at all, they just kind of get dirty by themselves. I don't know how this happens. Can anyone explain this? Like, how do glasses, like you're just wearing your glasses, you're not doing anything, you're not touching them, you're not putting them down anywhere, and they just get dirty. So yeah, I'm going to be using these for my glasses. We have crunchy roasted edamame beans. They are keto-friendly, gluten-free, and vegan. I don't know if they are really my kind of thing. So I am going to give these to my husband, who has been following a keto diet. So I'm going to ask him to do a little review of these for me. They could be a good snack if they are to your taste, and if you are following a special diet, like a keto diet. Scene outline, it's a notepad, and each page allows you to, to outline a scene in a story. It has, on the top section there, you can write down the scene, the chapter, and the location where it's happening. A summary of what happens in the scene, what characters are involved, the mood. Is it, a happy scene, or is it dramatic or kind of neutral? Is it, more like just a character development kind of thing? The ambiance, the purpose, why is that scene there? This box is so important. If you cannot write down something in this box for the scene, then you don't need the scene. And then what is the conflict that's happening in the scene? Not all scenes have a conflict. And conflicts don't necessarily mean arguments between people. Sometimes it just means, a problem that has to be solved, So for example, it's raining and you have to get across town and there aren't any taxis available. That would be your conflict. How are you solving that conflict? A lot of people do their story outlines using online tools like Scrivener. But if you're into doing all of your story planning by handwriting things out, then this is a really good tool to have. You can do your scene outlines and then you can kind of pin them up on the pinup board and then move them around and rearrange them as needed. And then we have 2 books, and they are by different authors. So the first one is called I Walk Between the Raindrops by T.C. Boyle. And I will read you the blurb on the back. In the title story of I Walk in the Raindrops, a woman sits down next to a man at a bar and claims she has ESP. In the 13th day, passengers on a cruise are quarantined to horrifying and hilarious effect. And the hyena begins simply. That was the day the hyena came for him. And never mind that there were no hyenas in the south of France, and especially not in Pont-Saint-Esprit. It was there and it came for him. A virtuoso of the short form, T.C. Boyle returns with an inventive, uproarious and masterfully told collection of short stories characterized by biting satire, resonant wit, and a boundless, irrepressible imagination. So this is a collection of short stories, and I am here for it. I am so excited to read this. I love a good short story. You know, sometimes life just gets so busy and it is difficult to commit to reading a full-length novel. And so short stories are a great way to, you know, keep up with that love of reading and that love of fiction without having to, you know, kind of leave a full-size novel hanging when you're not able to get to it for a while. The second book is called The Quiet Boy by Ben H. Winters, and I will read you what it says in the dust jacket. In 2008, a cheerful ambulance-chasing lawyer named Jay Schenk convinces the grieving Keener family to sue a private Los Angeles hospital. Their son Wesley has been transformed by a routine surgery into a kind of golem, absent all normal functioning or personality, walking in endless empty circles around his hospital room. In 2019, Schenk, still in practice but a shell of his former self, is hired to defend Wesley Keener's father when he is charged with murder. The murder, as it turns out, of the expert witness from the 2008 hospital case. Schenk's adopted son, a fragile teenager in 2008, is now a wayward adult, though he may find his purpose when he investigates what really happened to the murdered witness. Two thrilling trials, medical malpractice and murder, braid together, jostling us back and forth in time. The Quiet Boy is a book full of mysteries, not only about the death of a brilliant scientist, not only about the outcome of a medical malpractice suit, but also about the relationships between children and their parents, between the past and the present, between truth and lies. At the center of it all is Wesley Keener, endlessly walking, staring empty-eyed, in whose quiet, hollow body may lie the fate of humankind. Wow, this is so up my street. I love medical dramas, absolutely love, love, love them. And I always enjoy a good legal thriller as well. So this combines those. I am really looking forward to reading this. And that is it for this box. The next box will be coming in soon. So one of these videos will be coming up again probably in the next week or two. In the meantime, I am going to be starting to post these product reviews that I've been promising you guys. Like I said, I have been sick and I just have not been able to film. But those are coming up. I have a bunch of them filmed already. I just have to edit them and post them. So those will be coming up soon. Thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.